On Friday the 22nd of March, we held our 6-month anniversary celebrations. By all accounts, it was a glorious affair which I regretfully missed. Jackie Lohan asked us to answer 3 questions to serve as a memento to this occasion. Well, here are my answers, which I hope will strike a chord in your hearts. The first question asks, what motivated you personally to become involved in the Save Castletown campaign? Well, the answer is simple in itself, but deeper and more complex and ambiguous than I can possibly describe. So the simple answer is love, but love is never simple. Love of this estate, love of the quietness that embraces me whenever I enter the gates to the estate, the gentle whispering of the Liffey, the background of birdsong, the sweetness of the air, the stop-start rush of the squirrels sweeping gently through the branches of the trees, the unspoiled land that has been wonderfully cared for over centuries of our sometimes painful history, the ever-virgin purity of this amazing landscape. The complex answer is fear, mingled with determination to find some way to keep and cosset this amazing jewel from the encroachment of an avid developer. What little can I do to stand in front of the waves of misfortune that threaten to bring a tidal wave of distress and destruction? Will my efforts end like some piteous Canute trying to stop this awful tide? Well, not while I stand, not while I breathe this pleasant air. The second question asks, how have you grown and what have you gained from playing an active role in the campaign? The simple answer is a deeper understanding of an old Irish saying, Ní nart go cur le chéile. There is no strength without unity. That's the usual translation. I've always preferred something a little bit more proactive. It's never fixed unless you fix it. Castletown will never be complete until we pull it together. And through this campaign, I've seen that more modern adage in its dark, stark nakedness. There is no justice, just us. But the us is amazing. The us is incomprehensibly incredible. 1 hour at a time, 1 day at a time, 1 week at a time. 6 months now, and we are as strong as ever, as determined as ever, and we will win. The third question asks how I would persuade anyone in the community who is less convinced than I am to help build their support and understanding. Well, that question is subtly put, and the answer is easier to find if we understand this subtlety. More often than not, we are inclined to think, how do I get this person to change their mind, to alter their opinion? Well, we can't do that. Their mind is their own, and they're entitled to their opinions. No one can change a person's mind except that person themselves. But then again, no one is entitled to their own facts. So we need to present fact-based arguments, like our safety assessment report, like the rights of people to exercise for reasonable hours during the lengthening days, like the rights of the disabled to have a tranquil lane without the ubiquitous pressure of vehicular traffic, the right to protect biodiversity, the right to breathe unpolluted air in a peaceful, protected environment, the right to listen in peace to the whispers of the Liffey without the roars of cars and trucks. The fact that these rights are ours only if we stand, unite and protect them against all who would endanger and destroy this green and pleasant land. Have a wonderful, pleasant Sunday. Enjoy yourselves. Save Castletown.